I think it's very important that someone who is mentoring you throughout this process has the experience and background so they could give you advice as to what to expect, certain areas to avoid. So all this experience that they bring to the table, I think, is what sets this program apart from many others.
Every organization has its strengths and its weaknesses, and I've been impressed with Osher here at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee because I think it's much more vibrant, much more vital. I think the age range is broader. There are more people at the younger end of the spectrum as there is, as many at the younger end of the spectrum as there are at the older end of the spectrum. And so that makes it, if you're in a program and it doesn't work for you, well then that's probably not the program to be in. So this one works.
Any well-designed training program always designs learning cycles that end in application. Application is something very important to the adult learner. So application meaning I can leave here with a new skills, knowledge, attitude that I can put in place right away. Every class that I design and deliver, and I'm confident to say that all the instructors here are charged with doing the same, having the same approach, is always ends in application.
When someone is there and they've done it and they're doing it, how encouraging is that? To see that the things, even the things that I want to attain to, they're actually already doing it. So as I would hear them talk about different instructors, or I would hear them talk about different professionals and the things that they're doing, and I would see them at different workshops and things like that, I was like, wow, these are real people, not just someone that took classes 40 years ago or they're still teaching, but someone that's still in the field. That made a big difference to me.
Beyond the curriculum, people gain so much from taking the courses at SCE. One of the things they gain is networking, people that they can ask questions of later on. And the curriculum talks about a professional level, but really they're also learning about their personal life. So people often say that they go home and they're different with the people that they live with. They're different with their co-workers, not just waiting to practice the skills in their profession.
A lot of the ways when I've talked to people, I've told them that I'm doing these classes at UWM, and one of the things that I have told people is the quality of the instructors and the instructors' background, that they have real life experience. I think that's one of the most crucial things. And it's not just one or two instructors, it's all the instructors that I've had so far have that real life experience, and it just makes the classes extremely valuable, and you get takeaways that you can bring back to your company and use them right away.
I have recommended the School of Continuing Education to many people, actually. Again, it's been just such a positive experience from administration all the way down to the classroom. Everyone's been very positive, very helpful, and we can all get better in the workplace, and sometimes getting a fresh perspective on things is a new perspective is the way to go about it. You come back recharged. We work in these little microcosms every day, and sometimes hearing something a little bit different is a good way to regenerate your teams.
The whole experience isn't hard. I come down from Port Washington every day if I'm taking a class, and I can get off on Plankington. The parking garage is like the next light and a half up. It's right there. You turn left, you're in.
Over the 38 years I've been in the business, I've accumulated a lot of examples of using quality improvement techniques to actually improve process performance. And I've written several books that illustrate those case studies of how to apply the techniques, and we use those books in the training sessions. And it's nice, the students like that, because it's just not somebody reading a book to them, it's a guy who's lived this book. And they can ask questions about the case studies, and they get all the answers, the details that aren't in the book, that you can't cover all the details, and they're able to learn more about the process. And they like learning from a guy who's actually done it, who's been there.